What is up, everybody? Welcome to the One Who Loves Rock YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Today, seeing this channel is called One Who Loves Rock. I'm going to bring out some rock content today, or maybe it should be the lack of rock content today. What do I mean by that? Well, we're going to talk Hardy today. He's been kind of hitting my algorithm lately. Not exactly sure why, but we're going to talk about Hardy and why I think he is not rock. If you're interested in hearing about that, want to talk a little bit of rock, stick around, guys. I'm at the mindset that Hardy is in fact not rock. I was actually going to make this video a while back, and I kind of put it to the side. But now that he's been showing up in my algorithm and I've been looking at him a little bit, I decided today would be a good day to make this video. Now, just because I'm saying I don't think Hardy is rock, I want to say I do not have anything against Hardy at all. He seems like a great artist. He seems very well liked. And these videos, guys, are just kind of for fun. We're not being serious around here. We're just talking rock. And like I said, trying to have a bit of fun. Why should you be interested in what I have to say? Well, you probably shouldn't be, but just a little bit about me. I consider myself 100% rock and roll, I guess. I mean, if you cut me, I'm gonna bleed rock and roll. It's kind of just a lifestyle. It's nothing I try to be, it's just who I am and just the way it is. Some people even out there in the world, they might call somebody like me a rock elitist. I definitely don't consider myself a rock elitist. To me, a lot of rock elitists will talk down about other bands and stuff like that. And just because I'm saying Hardy is not rock, I am definitely not talking down about him. So no, I'm not a rock elitist, but I am rock and roll as a whole. To me, rock music is about reality. It's about being real, not being a fake. And I guess that's where Hardy comes in. I feel it is kind of fake. The whole rock kind of theme he's putting out there, it just doesn't feel legit to me, I guess. It kind of feels more like an act, I guess, when I'm watching him. And rock, real rock to me, it is about feel. You know when it's real, you know when it's real rock, and you know when it's not. Of course, he's out there, he dresses the part, he's acting the part. But again, emphasis on acting, I would think. Yeah, the guy can scream, you gotta give him that. But screaming doesn't equal rock. And sure, they throw in the heavy distorted guitars. They're rocking that pretty hard. But that doesn't mean it's rock, guys. Just because you can scream and you have distortion guitars, that does not always equal rock. Not to throw another artist or band under the bus, but you know, like a band like Five Finger Death Punch. There are a lot of rock people in the world that do not consider them real legit rock. And them guys are heavy, distorted screams, and people just aren't buying that. Like I said, rock, it's more of a feeling. You either feel it or you don't. And you either know it or you don't. I totally understand the younger generation growing up and they're hearing the screams and distortion and they're all big fans of Hardy and they want to be rock, you know? And I get it. Nothing against them. I understand. But from a rock purist, I'm here to tell you guys that is not legit rock music. And kind of the reason I decided to make this video today is I have been seeing some snippets of Hardy here and there. And I get in the comments because I am curious on what people think. As in the realm of rock and roll anyway here. And I noticed, started off in one of the comments, there was actually somebody complaining saying, oh, this isn't country music. Because I think that's what Hardy was originally put out as. And maybe still, that's what he's mainly put out there as a country artist. And he's supposed to have a tinge of rock in his sound, I guess. Again, I'm not a huge Hardy fan here, so I'm not sure. But what happened, yeah, in the comments, somebody was complaining that, well, this isn't country. And then right away, a lot of fans came back, well, no, he's doing rock music now. Or he's playing rock music with this album or whatever it was. And when I saw that, I'm like, what? This isn't rock music. So I proceeded through the comments and there was a lot of back and forth, country, rock kind of stuff. And the amount of people saying he's playing rock music caught me a little off guard, I guess. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but to me, it's blasphemy, right? I mean, Hardy, he seems a long way from rock music to me anyway. I don't know. Another reason I had to bring the subject up, well, I listen to modern rock radio. And I've been hearing Hardy on Modern Rock Radio. So obviously Modern Rock is pushing out Hardy as kind of a rock artist. I noticed Rock Radio throwing a little Jelly Roll in there as well, and we may make a video about that in the future here. Also on Rock Radio, mainstream Rock Radio, there's a popular DJ host. His name is Lou Brutus. I seen he was interviewing Hardy. Lou Brutus seems like quite a pretty big fan of Hardy and Jelly Roll and stuff like that, which is fine. Nothing against that. From what I've seen of Hardy, doing a little bit of research, he seems very well loved. Seems like he puts on a good show. Seems like he's out there giving his all. Also seems like he's putting on a rock act, kind of. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. From the few snippets of interviews I've seen him do, he seems like a cool guy. But as far as rock, to me, I would call him, like I said, he's pretty popular. So I'm gonna call him a pop act, really. He kind of checks all the categories of a pop artist. For instance, I mean, Hardy, it's just one guy, right? He's like a solo artist. As a solo artist like himself, again, I didn't look into this. I'm assuming he has multiple other songwriters with him. He's not out there penning these songs by himself. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I can do a quick search and check that out. But I'm not gonna do that right now, guys. Again, I don't know a ton. He just feels like a product kind of that came out of Nashville in a way. A product where they put out a nice solo image of a guy. They have multiple songwriters, and they're recording their songs with professional musicians and touring with professional musicians. Where to me, rock and roll, you know, it's like four kids that grew up together in high school or something, or met on the scene somewhere. They hole up in their basement, four guys, they're rocking out, learning with each other, writing music, and they become a rock band. In my eyes, of course, this isn't all the time, but rock, real rock, is usually a group of people that kind of come up together and create together. When you got a solo artist coming out of Nashville with paid musicians, paid writers and stuff like that, it's just not the same thing. That's why, to me, it is not real rock music. And in the end, guys, none of this really matters. This is just having some fun. I'm glad he's popular. I'm glad he has a lot of fans. Seems like a good guy. I'm just putting it out there. He's just not rock. That's it. I'm fairly confident other pure rock guys like me, they're probably going to agree with what I just said. If you do, leave that in the comments below. If you disagree, leave that in the comments below. I'd be interested in hearing what you got to say. Of course, I wish Hardy a long, successful career. I hope he keeps going. He sounds like he's doing a good job out there. A lot of people seem to really like him, and that's a good thing. Entertainment, fun, that's what we need sometimes. You don't have to listen to an asshole rock purist like me to go enjoy whatever entertainment you choose. So yes, this was just all my opinion, guys. Having a little fun here. I hope you enjoyed. I want to say, if you made it this far, what's wrong with you? But thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video. Take care, everybody.